Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot.
Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time.
He's got two! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's there to get it away. And it's Hakimi. Valverde! Great defending, strong and determined. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Olise. An uncompromising challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Now it's Kaka. Pings in it's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special...
Tries a shot! He has done it! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And a chance! That should get the job done. Chance here to counter. And he's in on goal. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Raul has it out wide and in space. Could move up a gear here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Takes a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Saliba cuts it out. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's the shot! And another try! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now a Droll. Spread it left. He's got away. Turns and goes. It's Neymar! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Liverpool take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
This looks promising. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Has a shot! It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. That has not gone well. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Messi is onto this. Now it's Olise. He's shifting through the... Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool have their third corner. Kane! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
So now the difference is 3. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Azar. He is through here. And there is the half-time whistle.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
El dorsal 6. Neymar.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Raul. Now, can they get chance? And that's really well manoeuvred. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. And here's Raul. Now it's Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Up he goes! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Hakimi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, it didn't look good for a while. Hakimi has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a go. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. And he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thinks about the shot. Olise! In he goes again. No mistake. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after...
Oh, shooting chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Olise ploughing through the middle, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Liverpool do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Liverpool cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. He's in a great position here. A heavy challenge. That's going to go a long way. Knocks it out wide.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard driving forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Kane. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rijkaard. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Cruyff. Hazard providing and goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Saliba tries to clear. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Olise. He is through here. And this is Kane. Buchanan. Chance here to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Hazard. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Caicedo. And they can counter here. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Played out to the left flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Olise. And he welcomes it in. Messi.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Caicedo. Out towards the flank. And he whips it in. Cleared away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. De Bruyne, and it's Hazard. That ball looks a good one, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard. Hazard running with the ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hazard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Guardiola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hazard. Ball is over the line. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an excellent interception. Paris Saint-Germain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Olise. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Played it again. And he gets rid in a hurry. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
And the shot! And he's there to get it away. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Just about up to the hour now. De Bruyne. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Guardiola. And Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Howson is the team's great visionary. And here's Cruyff. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And the finish! And he hits the net. And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he welcomes it in, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Kane. Number 17, Olise. Number 4, Van
Palmer.
Dijk. Number 13,
Some really good ball movement.
Number 11,
Big chance!
Hazard. Coming on the
Well, there's
field,
plenty to
number
like about
7,
this approach. Get your head down, keep...
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's loose. Who's going to get there? In he goes again! Dispatched clinically. Parity in the showpiece game. It has all the hallmarks of an epic.
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held through this time.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact...
Cruyff! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Akanji attempts a clearance. Hazard! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. And here's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Caicedo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Oh, that's delightful.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Vardio. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, there's nothing quite like last-day drama, especially when there's a potentially happy ending in store. All they need to do is to avoid defeat here, and promotion is sealed. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Liverpool come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. Caicedo makes the interception. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Hazard. Neymar. Kane. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hazard has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar! Yes! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently?
Takes a shot! Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Hazard. And this is Kane. Picked out brilliant. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrible pass. And it's Caicedo. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Caicedo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
That'll be a throw-in. He has found the way through. He rises! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it.
Oh no, this does not look good. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Time and again they are repelled. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Kane! It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Big chance! Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Hazard! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Liverpool get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello,
will they
everybody,
get the
and
win they
welcome
need to get their
today's
campaign
match.
off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long... Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander on, he gets big! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So, a breakthrough already. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Guardiola.
Oh, really well played.
Out of play for a throw. And here's Azar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Floated through. And this is Torres. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's Azar. Nicely weighted ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard is onto it in a flash. Now it's Neymar. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's intervened well there. And here's Azar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Yep, it's a corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. And this is Torres. And it's McAllister. Nicely aimed pass. Messi thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
So, third corner of the game. Azar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Good running, strong and purposeful. That has not gone well. Neymar. Now Mbappe. Vardiol. Now it's Azar. He has found the way through. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kane has fallen kindly here. Oh, it's there. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Aims beyond the defence. Ah, such a clever touch. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Yamal. Van Dijk. It's not an especially good pass, that. Knocks it out wide. Hazard. And it's Caicedo. Passes short and sharp. Not the most convincing of passes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. He's looking wide. Robertson. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi looking to run onto it. Robertson. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise. Olise! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hazard gets into a good position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Big chance! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Tries to pass it through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Tries to play it through. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Saliba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Kukçu. And it's Caicedo. Neymar powering forward here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
2 added minutes
And
has been
Messi! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Liverpool are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Kukçu. Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And shifted it to the flank. And it's Messi. Kane. And this is Neymar. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hazard! Oh, it's come loose. Hazard, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out towards the flank. No way through, so back it comes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi picks it up out wide. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Knocks it into space. Kane has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Hazard. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold. Kukçu. And it's made its way to him. Kane. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. And Guardiola. Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Kane. Number 17,
Great vision.
Olise.
Yamal.
Number
He's
10,
found a way through.
Messi. Number 11, Hazard.
Oh, that is
Number
good.
13,
Super running, sharp
Neymar.
movement. Came up against
Coming
a
on the
defender,
field.
though, who was ever so
Number 10,
determined.
Mbappe. Number
And the
19,
shot! It's in! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And he shoots! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has two. They're still trying to make a game of this. He's through here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. The action has already started. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
He's in space and looking for options. And this is Neymar. That's a corner kick. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. That is good alertness. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. Olise. That has been cut short.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Iniesta! Oh, it's come loose. Cross goes in there. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Iniesta. Hernandez. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a key interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that. Sönchu. What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Serginho. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. Saliba. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo spots it and intercepts. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has been knocked clear. He's gone for goal. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe might just make this. Iniesta. Defending was strong and firm. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 99. El dorsal 66.
And we're off again.
El dorsal 11. Iniesta. El
And it's
dorsal
Hazard.
27.
And he's managed to get free.
Serán sustituidos.
No, he wasn't going to be
El
fooled.
dorsal 18.
Well, that
Messi.
defending is
El dorsal
unapologetically
23.
persistent. It's
El
almost
dorsal
personal.
34.
And it had to
El
be.
dorsal 10. El dorsal 4.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Might be danger here. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And he cuts out the supply. It's a promising position. Sara. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Messi. Now it's Sara. Oh, good spread. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Messi playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although...
Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to get free. Donnarumma claims comfortably. That has been slung wide. Decent progress down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply. That's a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Played out towards the right wing. O'Reilly does well to get it back. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Neymar. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
We've got a throw in. Vardiol. Well, that pass isn't the best. Caicedo spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide. Garcia. Valverde. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. And that's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Olise. Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dani Olmo. Chips it through. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Shot a goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
He has found the way through. Shoots! And for a moment, time stood still. Well-timed, excellent interception. Hazard.
That's good play from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guardiol. Now, can they get him away? Dink through. Chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of...
Goes for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Garcia wins the... And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
For our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. He's having a shot! Garcia.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Guardiol. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, this could be a chance. Has a shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy. Lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Early ball. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Neymar. He's found a way through. Driving through the middle. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And he's there to retrieve it, looking for a runner. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dani Olmo gets a foot in here. And here's Azar. Neymar. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Olmo. Messi gets into some space. Flings in across. And that should get the job done. It's run loose here. Played out to the left flank. Guardiola. Ah, now can they counter? He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? O'Reilly gets it clear. Now it's Olise. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Very nicely done. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great vision. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Azar. And the break is on. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Oh, just skips, tries a shot! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Kane.
So, time for changes on
17,
both sides, actually.
Olise.
Manchester
Number
United
4,
penetrate
Van
first.
Dijk.
Can he finish?
Number 11,
It's hit the upright.
Hazard. Coming on the
Son
field,
Heung-min.
number 15, Dembele.
Son Heung-min
Number
goes on a charge
19,
down the left.
Yamal. Number 3,
No, again there's no
Akanji.
way through.
Number 20, Son Heung-min. Substitution in
It's a
progress.
sharp little ball here. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Caicedo.
Such good technique.
Bojan Krkic is onto this. Guardiola. Spread it left. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. 2 minutes to be added on.
Indicated.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. It's a loose ball. And he's being shifted off it. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals.